Hi, today I'm gonna tie flies. First we're gonna grab some black thread and start wrapping around the hook. When we reach to the middle, we're gonna snip the axis free and go to the bend of the hook. When we reach to the bend of the hook, we're gonna wrap back to the beginning and grab some feathers. And attach it to the fly on the top of the fly. When we attach it, we're gonna snip the axis free and continue wrapping around on the beginning. When we wrapped a bit more, we're gonna grab a yellow feather and attach it to the bottom of the fly. When you attach, we're gonna attach it to the bottom of the fly. After we attached it, we're gonna snip the axis free and continue wrapping around. After we've done that, we're gonna grab a fly finisher and do a fly knot to finish the fly. After that, we're gonna snip it off. And we're done. And now we're gonna tie another fly. And we're gonna use black thread again and start attach the rope and snip the axis free. And then we're gonna grab some green thread and attach it to the fly. When we attach it, we're gonna wrap back to the beginning and tie it around. And when we reached back to the thread, black thread, we're gonna secure it to the fly and snip the axis free. And grab some white feathers, attach it to the fly, and snip the axis free and wrap the feather around the hook. After that, we're gonna secure the feather and then when we secure back the feather, we're gonna grab a knot finisher to finish the fly. And then snap the axis free. And you're done. Now for the next fly, we're gonna grab another hook and attach it to the fly. And when we reach to the middle, we're gonna snip the axis of the thread off and grab a white feather and attach it to the fly. And after we attach it, we're gonna wrap it to the bend of the hook. And then when we're done, we're gonna wrap back to the beginning. And then we're gonna grab some more feathers, white feathers, to attach to the fly. And attach it on the top. And then we're gonna get the thread behind the feather and continue tying. And when we reach to the middle, we're gonna grab some more red feathers and attach it to the top of the fly. And then we're gonna snip the axis free and grab a knot finisher. And we're gonna do a fly knot, and then we're gonna snip the axis free. And then we're gonna grab more hooks and grab another thread and attach it to the fly. And then we're gonna grab some dubbing to attach to the fly. I'm gonna take some green and we're gonna attach it to the end of the fly. And wrap around the fly. And then wrap back to the bend of the hook. And we're gonna grab some red feathers and attach it to the fly. And then we won't snip the axis free. We're gonna pull it back and attach it to the fly. And then we're gonna grab some of these. I'm gonna use some green. I'm gonna snip a bit off and attach it to the bottom of the fly. Then after snip, we're gonna snip the axis free. And finish the fly by doing a fly knot. And then snip the axis free. And you're done. Now we're gonna grab another hook and put it to the fly tile and attach more thread. And we're gonna snip the axis free. And then we're gonna wrap back to the beginning and grab our orange bead. And we're gonna take this off and attach it to the fly. And then we're gonna secure the bead to the fly. We have to wrap a lot where the bead is so it didn't slide back. And then we're gonna grab some more feathers and attach it to the end of the fly. And snip the axis free. And then we're gonna grab some white feathers to attach to the fly. We're gonna attach it on the top of the fly. And then we're gonna pull the white feathers back and wrap back on the back of the hook. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. And we're gonna take a thread and wrap around the top. Of the feathers. Then we're gonna go down and wrap back to the beginning. And then we're gonna grab a fly finisher to finish the fly. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. And we're done with this one. And we're gonna grab another hook. And we're gonna attach it to the fly tile. Gonna attach the thread and snip the axis free. And then we're gonna grab some wire to attach to the fly. And then we're gonna tie back to the end. And then we're gonna tie back to the beginning and grab the wire and wrap it around the hook. When we reach to the beginning, we're gonna secure it. And snip the access free. And then we're gonna start wrapping the thread around the metal. We're gonna try to cover all the metal wire. And then when you're done, we're gonna go back to the end of the hook and grab some red rope and attach it to the hook. Then we're gonna snip the access free and tie back to the beginning of the hook, and then with the red rope we're gonna tie around the fly. And then when we reach the beginning, we're gonna secure the rope. And then we're gonna snip the access free. And grab a knot finisher to finish the fly. We're gonna do a few turns and then we're gonna finish the fly. And then we're gonna snip the access free. And you're done. Now we're gonna grab another hook and attach it to the fly. We're gonna start wrapping the rope around the hook and snip the access free. And then we're gonna grab some white feathers and attach it to the fly. When we attached it, we're gonna grab some red feathers and attach it to the fly. Then when we're done, we're gonna grab some more white feathers to attach it to the fly. We're gonna attach it on top of the red feathers. And then we're gonna attach some more red feathers on top of the white feathers. And then we're gonna grab the last white feathers that we're gonna use for this fly and attach it. And snip the access free. And then we're gonna grab a fly finisher and finish the fly by wrapping it around the fly and doing a fly knot to finish the fly. And we're done. And now we're gonna grab some orange and snip them off. And we're gonna attach a hook to the fly maker. And then we're gonna attach the rope. And then we're gonna snip the access free and attach some orange legs for the fly. And then we're gonna pull them back and spin it around. Then we're gonna grab some green rope and attach a bit. And we're gonna wrap it around the fly a few times. Then we're gonna secure it. And then we're gonna snip the access free. And we're gonna finish the fly by doing a fly knot. And then we're gonna snip the access free. And we're done. Now we're gonna grab another hook and attach it to the fly maker. And grab some black thread and attach it to the hook. Then we're gonna grab some yellow feathers and attach it to the hook, to the top of the hook. And then we're gonna snip the access free. After, we're gonna grab some more of these and we're gonna take 2 off. And then we're gonna attach it to the bottom of the hook to make them look like legs. After we're done attaching them, we're gonna do a fly knot to finish the fly. And then we're gonna snip the access free. And we're done with this fly. Then we're gonna grab another hook and attach it to the fly tail. And then we're gonna start wrapping black thread around the hook. And we're gonna snip the axis free and grab some more feathers and attach it to the top of the fly. And we're gonna snip the axis free. We're gonna wrap a bit more, and then we're gonna grab some more of the feathers to attach it to the side of the fly. And we're gonna attach the feathers, and we're gonna snip the axis free. I'm gonna wrap on the beginning of the fly some more. And we're gonna grab some white feathers and attach it to the top of the fly. And snip the axis free of the feather and wrap more the thread around the hook. Then we're gonna grab a fly finisher to finish the fly. And we're gonna snip the axis free of the thread, and we're done with this one. And then we're gonna grab another hook and attach it to the fly tail. And we're gonna wrap to the middle of the hook and snip the axis free. Now we're gonna grab some white feathers and attach it to the fly. And then we're gonna grab some yellow, orange feathers and attach it to the fly. Then we're gonna take the orange feather and pull it backwards and wrap it around the back. Then we're gonna grab another orange feather and attach it to the fly. We're gonna make them look so they look like wings. And we're gonna do the same thing with this feather and pull them back and tie around. Now we're gonna separate both the feathers on the top and put the thread between them so they look like wings. And then we're gonna tie back to the beginning and grab a fly finisher and do a fly knot to finish this fly. And then we're gonna slip the axis free when we're done. And we're done with this one. Now we're gonna grab another hook And on the hook, we're gonna put an orange bead. And then we're gonna put 2 orange beads on the hook. Then we're gonna grab our thread. This time we're gonna change the thread color to red. We're gonna grab and put it to the tool and grab some wire, both ends, and we're gonna put it through the end of the tool, and we have to make so we squeeze this through. And then you're gonna see a circle on the in between that, and we're gonna put some of that line through that. There we go. And then when we're done, we're gonna pull it backwards, the wire, then we're gonna pull the metal down. And there we go. Now we're gonna tie with the red one. We're gonna attach it behind the beads. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. And then we're gonna wrap back to the beads and make a lot of loops around the bead behind. Then we're gonna grab the thread and put it between the 2 beads and wrap a bit there. Then we're gonna go back and push the bead to the other bead closer. And then we're gonna grab some more feathers and attach it to the fly. And then we're gonna grab a knot finisher to finish it. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. And you're done. Now we're gonna attach another hook. Then we're gonna grab some more of the thread and attach it to the hook. Then we're gonna snip the axis free. And grab some red feathers. That we will attach to the fly. After we've done that, we're gonna grab some gray feathers. And we're gonna attach it to the underside of the fly. And then we're gonna flip it to the top. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. And then we're gonna grab a fly finisher to finish the fly. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. And there you go. And then we're gonna grab another hook. And we're gonna grab some more red thread and attach it to the hook. And then we're gonna snip the axis free and grab some more gray feathers to attach to the fly. We're gonna attach it to the top of the fly. And then we're gonna snip the axis free and grab some red rope and attach it to the fly. When you attach it, we're gonna snip the axis free and continue wrapping it around. We're gonna wrap it around until we reach back to the red thread. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. Then we're gonna grab some more of the feathers and we're gonna attach it to the top of the fly. And we're gonna start wrapping it around the hook. And then we're gonna secure it with the red string. We're gonna secure it to the fly and snip the axis free. After we're done securing, then we're gonna put the new feathers that we just added back and put a few wraps around them with the red thread. Then we're gonna grab a knot finisher for flies and finish the fly. And then we're gonna snip the axis free and we are done. And then we're gonna grab another hook and put one bead on top. We're gonna add 3 beads to the hook. And after we attached the beads, we're gonna put them back to the fly making machine. And we're gonna grab the red thread. And wrap at the back of the hook, we're gonna secure the thread to the fly and snap the axis free. Then we're gonna make a lot of loops around the last bead. We need to make sure that it's enough so the bead didn't slide back. So when you're fishing, the bead didn't go into the water. This one would be really good for like salmon fishing or trout fishing because the beads imitate fish eggs. And then when we're done, we're gonna grab the knot finisher again and finish the fly. What is your favorite bait for trout fishing? Mine are flies. Comment below which are yours. And then we're gonna grab another red hook to attach it to the fly. And then we're gonna start wrapping the red thread around it. Then we're gonna snip the axis free. And then we're gonna wrap back to the middle of the hook and grab some gray feathers to attach them to the fly. And then when we attach the grayish white feather, we're gonna use a really small piece of some red feathers and put them on the top. And then when we are done, we're gonna grab a fly finisher and finish the fly. And then we're gonna snip that axis free. And we are done with this one. And then we're gonna grab some more, another hook. And we're gonna attach the red thread and then we're gonna snip the axis free. And we're gonna add some more feathers to the end of the hook. This time we will need a lot of red feathers for this fly. We're gonna grab the third feather Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Help the channel, please. And then when we're done wrapping the feather up, we're gonna grab a fly finisher. And we're done with this fly. And then we're gonna grab another hook. And we're gonna wrap some more. And then we're gonna grab some white feathers we're gonna attach the white feathers to the hook. This fly is gonna imitate like a mayfly in the water, so we're gonna just wanna keep it white. We're gonna add some more white feathers and attach it to the hook. And then we're gonna grab a fly finisher that helps you make fly knots. And we're gonna snip the axis free. And then we're gonna put it to the fly box with the other flies that I made today. And we're gonna grab another hook. We're gonna wrap some red thread around. And we're gonna snip the axis free. And grab an orange bead. And we're gonna attach it to the hook by taking the hook off the fly machine, and we're gonna attach it to the hook. Then when you're done, we're gonna put the hook back to the fly machine and continue wrapping. I started making lures when I was 9 years old, by the way. Then we're gonna grab some white feathers and attach it to the hook. And then we're gonna grab some more red feathers this time. And we're gonna attach it to the hook. Then we're gonna grab some red and white feathers to attach to the fly. I'm gonna attach it. Then we're gonna grab a fly finisher to make the fly knot. And we're gonna continue wrapping around the hook. And then we're gonna snip the axis free of the fly. And I'm gonna put it to the fly box. And then we're gonna grab another hook to attach to the fly. And then we're gonna spin around the hook a bit. And we're gonna snip the axis free and grab some red feathers. And then we're gonna grab a few of the red and white feathers to attach it to the fly. And then we're gonna attach it to the hook. After that, we're gonna grab some of the white feathers and attach it to the hook. After, we're gonna snip the excess free from all the feathers we added, and we're gonna grab some of the red feathers to attach to the fly, and we're gonna attach it to the hook, not fully. Then we're gonna start wrapping the feathers around the hook, and then we're gonna do a few wraps. Then we're gonna secure it to the hook. Do I sell my lures or make them for your personal use? I make these flies for me, but I might sell them a bit later. And then we're gonna grab a knot, fly finisher for the knot, and finish the fly. And then we're gonna cut the axis free, and we're done. Then we're gonna grab another hook to attach to the fly. And then we're gonna snip the axis free and grab some white feathers. Actually, we're gonna grab some red feathers. And we're gonna wrap to the bend of the hook and grab some white feathers and attach them at the end. And we're gonna snip the axis free. And then we're gonna wrap the thread back to the beginning of the hook and start wrapping the white feather around the hook until we reach the beginning. And then when we reach the beginning, we're gonna secure the feather to the hook and snip the axis free. And then we're gonna grab a knot finisher to finish the fly. And then we're gonna snip the axis free, and we're done with this one. We're gonna put them in the fly box and grab another hook. And we're gonna grab some more of the red thread and attach it to the hook and snip the axis free. And then we're gonna take some of these. We're gonna use the purple one. We're gonna snip with our scissors a bit off. I'm gonna snip a bit off to use for this fly. We're gonna attach it to the middle of the fly. And then we're gonna do a few wraps And then we're gonna finish the fly. We're doing a fly knot. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. And we're done with this one. And then we're gonna put it back in the fly box and grab another hook to attach to the fly. Then we're gonna grab the red thread and attach it to the fly. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. Then we're gonna grab some white feathers to attach to the fly. Then we're gonna snip the axis free and wrap it on the end of the hook. And then we're gonna secure it with our thread. And then we're gonna pull all the feathers back that we added and make it so it's gonna be like a tail. After we're done that, we're gonna add a few of the red feathers to the top. We're gonna make sure it's gonna be like on the bottom of the fly, not on the top. Then we're gonna snip the axis free and continue up to the beginning of the hook. Then we're gonna take our knot finisher. Actually, no, we're gonna grab some more feathers to attach to the top of the fly. And then we're gonna wrap on the back side of that. Then we're gonna wrap a bit around like the feather. Then after that, we're gonna take our fly finisher and attach it to the hook. And then we're gonna snip the axis free. Then we're gonna put it back in the fly box. And now we're gonna make one more fly before I end this live stream. We're gonna grab some red thread and attach it to the fly. Then we're gonna wrap back to the end and grab some red feathers to attach to the fly. Then when we attach the red feathers, we're gonna attach some more of the red feathers to this fly. And then after that, we're gonna grab the knot finisher for the fly knot and finish the fly. And then we're gonna snip the excess string. And this is the last fly of this live stream. Bye everyone. If you want more content like this, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.